Yeah, they can heal in the PC and they can heal by using items. They just can't heal by talking to the nurse. Alright, there they go. Ho, how just like what Ash saw. It's a good omen. Don't worry about it. I know how to make ROMs and cards. It's fine. Look at this tryhard. Snorms not even setting his name. He really wants to win this one.
He's out for blood.
I know.
Yeah, Paradox can name himself some like meme big or something along those lines. Snorms is just A all day. Arbok.
Okay.
Umbreon. That's not very good. And Marowak.
Oh jeez, this is not great.
I mean, Marowak's okay.
They're all pretty slow. Yeah, Snorm's just like, what the heck do I do here?
Yeah, I thought Marowak was the best choice.
I guess
Okay,
that
so
way.
this will be
At least this way, you're giving your rival an Arbok, which is a little nicer to take down than Umbreon.
Oh yeah, Umbreons are painful to take down. Oh, it was holding a TM. I think it was TM 33.
Okay.
Oh, I kind of saw it out of the corner of my eye.
Well, anyway, I doubt they'd stick with any of these anyway.
Oh yeah, this will be replaced soon. So it's just a temporary. Did either of them look at the moves that it has?
Oh,
Magikarp.
It looked pretty bad.
Yeah, they don't
Magikarp.
have-
Oh boy. Yep. There we go. You can get that elixir from the fishing guru. Maybe.
I can see Snorms on his camera
Lots
breathing
of
a sigh of
Magikarp.
relief.
You sure that was relief, or like, oh geez, now I've got to flip and go for this goal?
I mean, at least it's in a good spot. I'd be happy. I was like, oh god, Magikarp's here. It's in a good spot. It's probably a high encounter rate. I can do this goal.
Yeah,
Add
I
to
mean,
your
they'll probably chuck a ball. You know, why not? When they're going through here.
Yeah, the Pokemon so far, the options they have are not very good.
So to get the elixir from the fishing guru, you need to show him a Magikarp of a certain size. I forget exactly what the size is, but your chances are about 1 in 3, I think.
The size is approximately really big.
There you go. Glad I got Halcree to back me up here.
I got you, man.
He'll catch me
Arcanine,
in the
that's
fall.
runnable.
Hey, nice. It's also on the card.
It is also on the card. Did he run from it? Oh, wait,
Well,
he
you
doesn't have
can't catch
Pokeballs
it
yet. Okay.
He's been butchered by encounters here at the moment. Jesus.
Yeah, I thought he was
Another
farther
one right
along. I thought he
there.
was on the. I thought he was on the road above Cherry Grove.
No, not yet. But at least he knows it's here.
That goal's in a good spot too. So now row 4 is like, I don't know, pretty completable. As long as Raticate and Fearow are nice. Luckily, unlike the race we had yesterday where a lot of the Pokemon goals were all in a row in one row, these ones are kind of spread out. So... Oh wait, did someone accidentally heal at a Pokemon Center?
Seems like Paradox did.
Oh no, Paradox! I was wondering whose muscle memory would give in first.
Well, hopefully that doesn't end up being important, but yeah, I don't know.
That row's pretty free. I don't know.
Well, you don't know that yet.
Yeah, I don't. Shuckle, Pinsir, and Heracross could just be awful people to deal with.
Storm just slowly dying to this Arbok.
I thought the Arbok was supposed to be a good match for us. What moves did the
No,
Marowak
actually.
have?
Well, I saw Snorms using Bite. That was about it, really.
Oh boy, that's probably massively effective. Yeah, I don't blame him for losing the fight. Luckily, there's no consequence for losing the first tribal fight.
You just don't get the money from beating him, and the experience.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Paradox, now that he knows that Arcanine's there, I don't know whether he should wait for it or just go get it now.
Well, he's going to be looking for a main anyway. I'm not sure if there's anything. Let's have a look at. Oh, he's got headbutt. That's interesting. That'll give him some. He might find a decent head encounter in the trees here. You get level 10 encounters here. Let's see what he finds. Aha!
Nice,
right,
Sunkert.
Right. Okay. Yeah, maybe not. Chansey. It's an experience if he wants that Marowak to level up, which he doesn't.
Espeon.
Ooh, now this could be good. Espeon's got a massive amount of special attack. He's not trusting that he'll stay alive long enough now. Just chucking balls. Ooh, Espeon with Crunch? Yes, please. He'll want that for sure.
If he can catch it. Where did he get the Electabuzz? Did he just catch it?
Yeah, just caught it.
Okay. Come on, minimum catch rate. Minimum catch rate, please.
No. Oh no. He's really gonna want that. I'm sure he's gonna try and find that again.
Luckily he's saved. If I were Halker would be wiping all the way back to I'd be wiping all the way back to the main starting town. Oh, a Primeape.
I think he's gonna wanna. Well, he's chucking a ball, but I think that Espeon would be better. Just Crunch alone at that level. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Snorms is making pretty good story progress.
He's just blazing through right now, but doesn't really have a great main at the moment.
And luckily, Paradox hasn't really given away where the Arcanine is, so as far as Snorm knows, Paradox could be on the route above him or on the same route as him. We can catch the Bellsprout and trade it and see what the trade is. Except he's not going to go for that.
No. I mean, the trade would come at level 10. It would disobey him almost immediately. So.
I mean, but it could also be a Ghost-type Pokemon or something on the card.
Could be.
But not likely. Yeah, I don't think Paradox knows that you can headbutt the same tree multiple times. Like, if it doesn't give you a Pokemon on the first headbutt, you can headbutt again, and you can still get a Pokemon.
Seems like he's tired of being outsped with everything in the wild, so he's leading with Electabuzz now. Kingdra, that could be good.
He really needed that Espeon.
Oh, that Espeon would have been so good.
Dark Cave Mewtwo right there.
I'd still be searching for it. I don't know if that's like the right call or not, but if I see an Espeon with Crunch at level 10, I've got to get it.
Yeah. But then you got to balance that out with how much time am I wasting looking for this Espeon.
Yeah, but it would be so good.
It would be. But minimum catch rate's just not being nice to him at all. He's not going to be able to weaken that thing. It's just going to turn one Crunch. Oh, Snorms is significantly ahead in the story. Jeez.
But he still doesn't have a main. Neither does Paradox, though, to be fair. I mean, this Electabuzz has got a decent moveset.
He can kill a Boomerang. At least he'll get the... maybe he can run with the Electabuzz. Oh.
Maybe.
Oh.
No, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Never mind, it was a speed tie. Okay, he won't be fine then.
Let's go, Marowak.
Dance speed tie.
Ninetales.
Ooh, okay. Well, there you go. Now he doesn't even need the now the Arcanine information that Paradox has is a lot less valuable.
So at this point, Paradox has nothing on Snorms.
He might even be fooled here and thinking, well, Snorms is just as far behind as I am, but it's not the case.
Yeah. I mean, he could catch a Magikarp. I'm sure that wouldn't put up too much of a fight. Go for that fishing guru goal later. Other than that, I don't see him catching anything. Maybe the Arcanine. You can find
I like how Snorms found a Meowth, and then immediately afterwards, Paradox found a Persian.
Meowth, unfortunately, not on the card this time. Is Nightmare on the card? Nightmare is on the card, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just hope Kenya's not anything too good. I mean, technically, can't you take the mail off of Kenya, put it on another Pokemon?
Paradox is not too pleased with me. I was the one who provided the Ramen card, and he's not best pleased, as you can tell by the rival name.
Is it possible to take the mail off of Kenya, put the mail on another Pokemon, and give that Pokemon to the Nightmare guy?
Yep, you can do that.
But then you lose that Pokemon forever.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, there's plenty of things they can. There's plenty of things they can catch that they can just give away. He's actually, man, he thinks, oh, because Garth made the ROM, I'm gonna do Garth strats in inverted commas and watch the catching tutorial.
Have you actually watched the catching tutorial, Garth?
It was an accident, and it's never gonna die apparently. Did not do it on purpose, but it happened to be something that was on the card.
Wait, watching catch tutorial was on the card?
No, the Pokemon that was there. It was information.
Oh.
It was like a.
Oh, so it worked out.
It was a Poliwag, I think. It was Slowpoke and Poliwag was on the card. So it was actually helpful. I don't think I've ever seen it be helpful for anybody else again. You have to do it by accident. That's the secret.
So the catch tutorial encounter is different from all the other encounters. Yeah,
it's just random, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, because it wasn't on that route when I looked in the Pokedex for it. Anyway,
I think he's gonna main the Electabuzz.
Yeah, it's reasonable. It's got a good moveset.
I don't know what Snorms is gonna main. I don't think the Ninetales would be a bad idea if it had a decent moveset.
It's pretty terrible. No, it had a bad moveset. And it learns like nothing because it's a Stone Evo. He caught the Pidgey, and that was just for progress towards the 10 flying type Pokemon. I didn't see if he caught the Farfetch'd he came across earlier.
He did.
He did, okay. So that's 2 he's got right now.
I don't think he's satisfied with his main.
Well, would you be?
I mean, it's better than a Quillfish.
Is it? You don't know that. It could have a kicking moveset. Well, he's not even giving it the time of day. Not even giving it the time of day.
Oh, that's a better main, for sure.
Yeah, well, it's a flying type, and
it has Spark.
Dies to a rock, but it could be decent.
It has Spark.
Paradox ran from that Farfetch'd. He's either
that's
forgotten about that goal, or
he's
he's just not gonna go for it.
Moves.
Moves are... Okay.
It's doable for now. You could probably find more TMs to give it.
Don't use TMs is on the card though.
Oh, rip.
Yeah,
is he going to Ruins of Elf?
If he comes across that a ground type, or like a rock ground or anything like that. Oh, he's doing the treasure room. That's what he's doing.
Oh, he missed. Oh wait, no, never mind.
No, he's doing the treasure rooms because there's a few items that are on the card that he might find here.
That's smart. Smoke ball. Is he looking to find? I mean, King's Rock is consistent, but Berry Juice.
Yeah, you can always find a King's Rock, but Berry Juice is like, that's a tricky one. That's max
really
elixir.
Smart,
even if you found the elixir here, it has to be from the Fishing Guru, so that wouldn't have counted.
Yeah, Cinco does indeed mean 5 in Spanish. This Throm is ugly. But I don't know, it seems like every time they find something good, it's got a bad moveset.
He's going up here either to train or to find something else.
Is use HMs. Is don't use HMs on the card.
No, that would be impossible. Couldn't complete a card without using HMs.
I mean, you could if the card was all Pokemon goals and they were all before HMs were necessary.
I don't think that's possible.
Okay, so
God.
yeah, I think he's just gonna main Firebird.
He's gonna be scared unless he needs something with ground types.
Okay, he's got Swift.
He's got Swift, like that kind of ground type's fine, but like Rock Ground or Steel Ground, he will have a problem with.
He's got Curse.
It doesn't really help him. Oh, Smeargle info.
He could just curse the hell out of like his Pokemon before the Rock type, and then just hope Swift does a decent amount of damage.
The Bellsprout trade is for Pinsir, which is on the card. Okay.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna be good.
So maybe time to headbutt the trees again? Nah, or look in Slowpoke Well, whatever.
Yeah, Slowpoke Well's not too far away.
Man, jeez, I wish he'd caught the Espeon, dude.
He's just got so.
I could not let that go. I'm just like, if I see something that good, I don't think I could let that go.
He's just too. He's so far behind. He's got nothing to show for it right now, which is unfortunate. You know, at least if he was behind with an Espeon, he's behind with an Espeon.
You say behind. He's in the gym, and Snorms is in Sprout Tower, so he's not really behind if he beats this Raticate.
But Snorms has the Smeargle info. And he's got 3 flying types.
Yeah, but Paradox could easily run into Dunsparce, Smeargle, Apom info. It could be required for all we know.
Alright, looks like Snorms is going back to the gym.
Yeah, he's had enough.
He got some info. I wouldn't say it was a waste of time.
Yeah, well, he wanted some levels on Moltres anyway. Anyway, they're both getting Raticate info, so that could help them out. Nidoking. See, this might be a little problem for Snorms when he gets here. Swift will probably not do that much. Ooh, it's got Stab Sludge Bomb. Ooh, scary stuff.
Yeah, Snorm's gonna get annihilated by this thing. Unfortunately, oh, Razor Wind. That's a TM. You can't use it.
Razor Leaf, I thought that was.
Oh, may have been.
But yeah, either way, they'd have to sacrifice that goal if they.
Watch them get only good TMs.
Probably. Wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't be a Garf card without don't use TMs.
Card. What are you talking about? This is like I hardly even make cards. I can't just. I don't have a reputation for cards. Yet.
This is your reputation.
Oh my goodness.
This is the start. Anyways.
Apom.
So
see, like I say, you know, the Smeargle info is suddenly not as important unless Apom's nowhere.
Okay, so here's where Snorm struggles.
We'll see.
That's not too bad.
Ah, jeez. If it goes for Smog, he's okay.
When he goes for Sludge Bomb, then he might die.
He's just going for Smog. He's giving Snorms the easy mode right now.
And then the next Pokemon
mode.
Next Pokemon's Pidgeot, I believe, so you can just T-Bolt that.
Flipping easy mode. Look at that.
He never knew it had Sludge Bomb, and he never will.
He never knew. Well, he'll know when we tell him in post, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll write this down. Tell Snorms Nidoking had Sludge Bomb. There we go. Well, at least now Paradox doesn't have to worry about this goal anymore. He can just heal at the center all he wants, I guess.
It'll save him time overall, I guess.
I want to look up to see what Electabuzz's attack is like, because I know it's got more special attack, but I think this attack is alright as well.
I don't remember there being anything on Falconer that gave Paradox trouble, so I think Snorms will be fine. Yeah, it's just a Venonat.
83 base attack, which is usable. 95 base special attack.
Not too bad.
Yeah, that's alright. I mean, with a moveset like he's got, he'll be more than happy.
I mean, he'll just fare better against ground types in general than Snorms will.
Mm-hmm.
Paris. That was not in Johto yesterday.
What'd be a problem for him with his moveset? What's he got? He's got Drill Peck, Boomerang. That's his coverage really, and normal type Headbutt. He has Spore if he runs into anything that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would slow him down? I think something like a Skarmory or an Aerodactyl might slow him down a bit. But an Electabuzz is only weak to ground as well, so yeah, I think he's got a pretty. I think his main's pretty decent.
That Espeon though.
I know.
Snorm is the favorite to win this.
He's a higher seed.
Higher seed.
Yeah.
Bah.
I love Mareep.
Yesterday the shiny was a Mareep and it looked like cotton candy.
I saw that. Ooh, the level ball. Now with everything having the catch rate of Magikarp, since the level ball ignores like the HP percentage, it works out so that it's guaranteed to catch anything with that catch rate. So basically, it functions as a Master Ball in these races.
Interesting. Is Slowpoke Tail consistent? Oh, it's the guy after Mahogany, right?
You have to do it before the Lake of Rage shiny. Okay. As long as you remember to do that, it's consistent. Anyway,
Snorms on the ground suck.
Snorms hit a hidden optional there, and it didn't end up having useful info, so bit of wasted time. But at least it was something he could take out easily.
Imagine not setting your game to Friday so you can talk to Frida.
Oh, you can do shiny, but you can't talk to Lance. There you go. That's it.
Totodile. Oh, he found a Charmeleon. It's probably a trainer's though.
Yeah. But that's info for him. That's what he's going for the Pokemaniacs there. You can come back. You can.
Lose the barb anyway.
Questionable whether that's worth it at this stage, but it could give him info this time. But like, you'd have to come back here for the other two Pokemaniacs in Union Cave if you wanted to do that goal.
I wonder why the Gen 1 starters are on the card.
I know though.
I understand the Bayleaf, Quilava, and I don't even know. I forgot the second evolution of Totodile.
Oh my goodness, dude! It's Croconaw.
Croconaw.
Goodness me.
God, I'm such an expert. All right, so if you remember, Bellsprout was in Slowpoke Well, so he can catch a Bellsprout and then later go back and trade. But he's probably not going to do that, even though it's so worth his time.
No, he could well be in the basement for all he knows, or surfing. There's 20 encounter slots here. He can only access 7 of them at the moment.
Actually, it's also not entirely worth his time because he did lose the Don't Heal a Pokemon Center's goal.
Storm's catching a Shelter there. That'll be an easy evolution for the evolve 4 different Pokemon goal. You can just use a Water Stone on that.
God, Boomerang's such a good move. Boomerang and Bone Rush are just two just really good moves in this game.
Even something like that Geodude, Storms will spend a bit of time trying to get past that.
And Fortress.
No, he has Thunderbolt for Fortress. That's not a problem.
Oh, okay. Is it Bug Steel?
Bug Steel, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why he sold his Water Stone when he caught that Shelter.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
Presumably for the purposes of evolving it with a Water Stone.
Everyone, he'll figure it out.
Well, I guess he thinks the money's more valuable right now, and he'll be able to buy a Water Stone again in Goldenrod, and maybe then he won't need the money as much. I guess
it's
that's
only
the thought process.
Berserk Gene. What does that even do? Doesn't it just snap a Pokemon out of infatuation?
No, that's I forget exactly what it does. I think it it confuses you, but also sharply raises your attack at a certain HP level. I think it basically inflicts swagger on yourself when you're low on HP.
Paradox gonna wipe.
Paradox gets wrecked by Scizor. Scizor's got a lot of defense, and yeah, it hits pretty hard, unfortunately. So luckily there's no stab rock moves on this Geodude. Fortunately for Snorms.
$255 turns of confusion. Sounds like fun.
Seems legit.
Fortress just landed a Zap Cannon, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Zap Cannon's actually better than Thunder, in my experience.
Do you think?
It's more accurate.
Well.
I had a ROM where I
used
only Zap Cannon, and it hit like 90% of the time, but I could not hit Thunder to save my life, so I'll always take Zap Cannon over Thunder. That's a much cooler move, too. Okay, so they're actually tied right now. They just murdered the same bug. Snorms should have no problem with this.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, he put it to sleep.
There you go. That'll do better.
What a smart lad.
That's what you have Spore for. Deal with these things that you can't otherwise. Oh, and here we go. And Moltres has an answer for that. Learn Sleep Powder, just as we're talking about Spore, so that'll help him out with those pesky Rock Ground, Steel Ground types.
Does Spore do a random status effect, or is it always Sleep?
No, it's a 100% accurate Sleep move.
Okay. Is Sleep Powder 100% accurate?
No, the Sleep Powder is 75%.
Oh. It's not too bad. I mean, Moltres is pretty sick.
Better than Sing or Hypnosis.
Oh god. But those have the same accuracy as Zap Cannon, so they can't be that bad.
Zap Cannon's 50, what are you talking about?
I thought Sing was 50.
Sing's 55.
Oh. Anyways, so Paradox has now taken down the Scizor, so he's finally moving on to bigger and better things.
Man, I feel like we've been in the well for a while.
He went boom. Oh my god, poor Paradox. Oh, he might be able to kill this thing.
Smeargle's pretty weak. He might be. Well, I mean, Marowak's also extremely weak with these moves. Oh my goodness.
It went boom.
He's just like, nope, nope. I think he could have won, maybe. Oh, jeez.
Nothing's worse than a boom in pile of swine. So Snorms is done with Slowpoke well. He's gonna move on. And Paradox has been here a while. So apparently I learned yesterday
do
I understand
this
these
fight
two
again.
girls. These two girls, apparently, you get a different Pokemon depending on which one of them you encounter.
Yep.
That's bizarre.
Well, in vanilla, they send the same Pokemon out, but they're in a different order. So I guess they just they just coded it as like two different trainers.
Yeah. Everyone's always like, "Hey, which path do you take? Left path or right path?" I'm like, I thought they were talking about like on the sides. I'm like, I don't know, probably like right path's faster, just because the girl doesn't have to walk to you. But they're like, no, which girl do you talk to? I'm like, why does it matter?
So it looks like someone is fighting the right trainer here, so he might get some. Well, I guess Azumarill is kind of information, but I've never seen it actually have to go to breed strat, so I doubt that's going to help him.
Doesn't Azurill exist in this generation?
No, Azurill's Gen 3.
Okay.
Another Haunter as well.
So technically, Haunter info is not required in this gym because then he could do right girl and then go left path and not get any Haunters. Hopefully, Paradox doesn't do that, so he gets the Haunter info. Okay, Bugsy. Pretty underwhelming so far.
That's info though, Teddiursa.
I think Paradox was hoping for a boom from the Piloswine on the Marowak, but he's not going to do it. Oh, he's using Protect. This Piloswine's a troll. And he went boom! No!
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Electabuzz defense is its Achilles heel, so... Oh my goodness. He should just put it to sleep, though.
Anyways, Snorms is pretty much taking out Bugsy.
I mean, I say that, he could just wake up and boom, I guess.
Yeah. I think he did put it to sleep. Might not have, though.
You're putting Scizor to sleep because that was a problem on the last trainer. Flipping 2 trainers with Scizor. It's not a good time for Paradox right now.
Should have gotten the Espeon.
I mean, it would have been great if he'd have... Because he was favoured to catch it. You're favoured to catch it in 2 balls because it's like a third chance.
Yeah, no, the Espeon just said no. Okay, the Piloswine went boom on the Marowak. That's good. Now we can finally see what this third Pokemon is. Okay, so I think he's got this Smeargle in the bag. Alright, he's finally made it past this trainer.
Yay!
Or Paradox. He still never even caught that Arcanine.
He knows where it is, though.
Yeah, it's not too bad to go back to, I guess. But that Arcanine would probably be better than the Selectabuzz.
Well, Arcanine, though, doesn't learn anything and don't use TMs on the card. Well, it learns, like, extreme speed at some stupidly high level in vanilla.
Just grind it to that level easy. Easy peasy. So Ravel 2 is looking pretty free for Snorms. Okay, he's talking to right girl, which does not give Haunter info. And if he goes left path, he does not get any. Oh, it's Ghastly though, never mind.
Okay. Well, he'll get double the ghost info if he goes right then.
Yeah. I'll see why he would go left.
Man, yeah, Snorms dodged a bullet fighting Left Twin because Graveler could have been an issue depending on what moves it had.
So he's got Ghastly and Haunter info. So he's more set for the ghost type goal than Snorms is.
Yep. Haunter could be in a bad spot or just not in
It's just
Johto
so
at all.
unfortunate that row 2 is ruined for him because he healed at a Pokemon Center.
Yeah, because he's going to get Teddiursa information, so that would have been a pretty good row for him.
I'm looking at Snorm's board. It's
Yeah,
just like stars all over the place.
Chucks his pseudo Master Ball at the Machoke right away.
Was he learning? Confusion.
Over Spore? I don't know. I don't know.
Not a fan of that one.
I think I'd have taught that over headbutt. Didn't tend to do that over headbutt instead, but
it has better special attack, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But Confusion is pretty weak, but it does give him some more super effective coverage against some stuff, I guess.
I'll just assume Paradox knows what he's doing. I think he's got a good plan in mind.
I mean, it would help him with Aerodactyl, and that's like it, really. I think.
Yeah. It just sucks he's gonna have to work around this this don't heal Pokemon Center's goal.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hurt him a lot. Because now that we know that Row 2 is probably pretty doable.
Row 2 is I mean, it's free if Ghastly and Haunter are in reasonable places in Johto.
Yeah, and there's even Teddiursa in a reasonable place. Even counter Venonat as well, after it lived on that sliver. This is just really... wow.
This is not Paradox's day.
No, it really isn't.
That's what he gets for naming rival Garf sucks. He's facing the consequences now.
Well, I mean, this is Bugsy, but still.
Garf secretly pulling the strings on this ROM.
Yeah, I actually just hacked counter into that Venonat's moveset while he was playing.
Okay, so Snorm's almost done with Ilex Forest. They know where these hidden items are. I need to learn where those are before the next tournament, or else I'm gonna get washed. He's not going for Sweet Scent. Interesting.
Well, don't use TMs is on the card.
Oh. I would have just grabbed it anyway because of muscle memory.
I mean, it might be a decent play just to grab it anyway, just in case he doesn't need it, because that could, well, either it's money or if he's looking for Pokemon later, it'll speed things up.
Yeah. I mean, because this row with don't use TMs on it. Actually, they haven't seen any babies yet. They saw Magby.
They saw Magby, yeah. That's one. It's a tough goal to get that one. 3 babies.
I thought they changed it to 2.
They're experimenting with a newer card, so that version has changed 3 to 2. But they're not changing the card for this tournament. They're just keeping the same one to the end.
Okay, what's Kenya? He's not checking.
He'll check. Probably around here.
No reason to do the bug
Never mind. He's just going straight in. I mean, you might find some stuff that's.
I've definitely seen some encounters here.
The things that you see in the bug catching contest, the bug catching contest doesn't appear in the Pokedex, so.
Yeah, and Medic actually uses to pull ahead a noob back in groups, like getting good encounters in the bug catching contest when it wasn't on the card.
Also, even if you just enter the bug catching contest and don't even look for Pokemon, you can pick up those items and then quit, and that's a faster way of getting those items. Actually, the items those items, the 2 items that are in National Park, they're actually different depending on whether you're in the bug catching contest or not.
Really?
Yeah.
So like the TM could be like a different TM number?
I think the TM's the same. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure about that one.
Got a berry. Let's go Snorms. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really see a reason to catch the Nidoran. I mean, it could be an Evo if he levels it up to a Nidorina. But...
okay, seems like we're getting confirmation in chat that the TM is the same. Thanks, guys. Whether you're in the bug catching contest or not.
Okay.
But the items are different.
We still don't know what Kenya is, though. He'll probably check in a little bit.
I mean, yeah, we'll just check whenever he's next in the Pokemon menu.
It's optimal. I need to really start learning how to optimize my menus. I would have already checked it like 4 times because I would have forgotten twice.
I mean, it's tempting to just, you want to know, don't you, as well?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's a ghost type. There you are, free Haunter.
See, now that info that Paradox has is nothing.
Yeah.
Every time Paradox gets info, it's obsoleted.
Dang. I hope he finds the Machoke here as well. He has plenty of. He's not repelling in here, it looks like, so he's got plenty of time to find it.
Slugma's just ugly.
Wow.
Its design is just miserable. Poor guy.
It evolves so late too. It feels like it should evolve like at 20 something, but it's 38, I think. It's.
You don't really get much for the evolution. You get a second type.
Life is. I mean, life is not. It's not kind to let's face it. Just. Yeah. Even in Randomizer, it's just so slow. Slugman Makago got 4 times weaknesses.
Poor guy. It's never on the card also, so there's really no purpose to ever get one.
Poor thing.
There's not even a 10 rock type or 10 fire type goal.
Alright, I think we've probably kicked Slugma enough.
Are you sure?
No, I think Jack probably gets the message.
Okay. So moving on,
Paradox
is getting sweet.
Just in case that goal ends up not being helpful.
I mean, he's already thrown away one of the free goals. He might as well throw away the other one, right?
It's a pretty decent bet, to be honest. That row 1 and column 4 might just not be helpful because 3 baby Pokemon is a tough one, and Berry Juice is another tough one.
Yeah, Berry Juice could just... That actually decided the race last night. That was miserable to watch.
Tense though, tense one. Tense finish, I thought. I mean, if Tease had gotten that one YOLO goal, but he didn't in the end.
He should have gone to Whirl Islands, but hindsight's 20/20. Defeat Electrode is not on the card. Unfortunate. Nope.
I don't think Snorms fought the Pokemaniac in Union Cave, but I might have blanked on that. I know Paradox did. Anyway, he's fighting. This is the first of it. Well, if he didn't, then this will be the first of his Pokemaniacs. He'll also get his hair cut while he's here.
So, they don't have any info on Heracross, Pinsir, or Shuckle yet, but we do know that the Bellsprout trait is Pinsir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not
It'd be interesting to see if anybody goes for it.
He's not fighting that second Pokemaniac, which I'm a little surprised by. He was down there anyway. I guess he doesn't need to, though. I mean, he can... There are 11 Pokemaniacs here, and none of them are really that out of the way. I mean, but the Union Cave ones are, but he has to go down to Union Cave anyway if he wants to do that.
Paradox checked Kenya, I guess. Get him a chop. That's close enough, right?
Jeez. It's a pretty late evolution, I think. 26, 28, something like that.
It's close enough.
Yeah, the spinning one on the ground is the Pokemaniac. The Super Nerd is like slightly below that one. Anyway, Snorms also picked up the radio card, which isn't really optimal because if he wants to get Sunny Day, that's also in the radio tower. But maybe he wouldn't need Sunny Day. Which is where you can see that the item is different. It was a Super Potion for Snorms, and it's a Burn Heal for Paradox because he's in the bug catching contest while he picks it up.
I don't even know what the point of going to go get the TM is, honestly.
I mean,
it's money.
I think the random ones can like still be the random ones can still be TM50 or TM11, so it could save him some time. And he's down here anyway. We'll just try and check that item. So I guess why not?
I hope he doesn't have to resort to leveling up that Machop. For his sake.
Oh jeez, yeah. That's, I think, Snorms' 4th flying type, Mantine.
Yeah, he has 4.
Yeah, Paradox didn't see the Machoke in the forest. He's not been... He's just been pretty unlucky, I think. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he almost had an Espeon with Crunch.
He's had some things that have taken advantage of his low defense, whereas Snorms hasn't run into anything with a powerful rock-type move.
Counter Venonat.
Counter Venonat as well, yeah.
Wait.
Although, he's seen a Ferret. There we go. So...
There's something.
He's just chucking that pseudo master ball at it right now. He's got that over Snorms, at the very least.
And BLTR is not an awful
That's a pretty
thing to go for.
yeah. I mean, being in that spot that potentially would give him 3 different bingos. So you know, it's in a pretty good spot on the card. And
as long as baby Pokemon aren't awful.
Yeah, I think that I think did I see Cleffa as well? That might have been. I think that might have been. I can't remember whether I saw Cleffa actually. That might have just been Snorms who's seen it.
I know for sure Magby.
I want to say Underground, but I don't know. I'm not really. I keep forgetting that goal's on the card, to be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of tucked away. I think it's neither their primary focus right now. Neither of them have it starred, so it's
Well, it's not
really
star
neither of the
'cause
round.
it's not star because it's not guaranteed.
Right. Hi, Slugma. How are you doing? And he's already gone. He got his 5 seconds of fame, and now he's gone.
You just love. You're a bit of a bully, aren't you? At this point, you're bullying it a little bit. I feel quite bad for it now.
Maybe a little bit. Anyways, let's see how Whitney does against Paradox.
Next time I casually go through a Pokemon game, I might use Slugma on my team, but probably not.
Just name it Hawk Sucks.
Yeah.
Good luck getting past its awful evolution type. My good lord. It has like really high defense, but it doesn't benefit it like at all.
I'm sorry, I'm just feeding you at this point, aren't I?
Alright, so Whitney's got a Flaffy, and Paradox took that out with no problem. Level 20. Excellent. And Moltres is learning Surf, so...
Yeah, I mean, he's set now. I mean, he's basically, you know, he's past the whole rock ground, steel ground, potentially being a problem for him, because Surf just completely covers that.
Yeah, this is a main now.
He probably won't have any problems, and I can't imagine. I mean, even if something has a rock-type move, unless it's like faster and more powerful, you know, he's probably going to be fine at this point. From this point on, with Moltres.
Okay, Rival 3. Yeah, I don't expect Snorms to lose this fight. What kind of controller is Snorms using? What does that appear to be? Oh well.
I think it might have been a GameCube controller.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a weird color for being a GameCube controller, but you know, it could have been. Anyway, these guys can't see it anyway.
So, this Meganium is going to be awful. Thunderbolt does nothing, Surf does nothing.
Alright, grass types are... He doesn't really have a great option for those right now. Yeah, especially considering he...
Okay, so we did see a Cleffa.
Yeah, there we go. I thought it was in the underground.
Okay. Yeah, Paradox has got a little baby route coming together.
Well, yeah, I think they've both seen Mag being clever. So...
Paradox's card is starting to take shape.
They would need that third baby, though. And you never know with that.
Okay, Paradox is gonna opt to fight the other Pokemaniac.
Yep, that's his third one. Maybe Snorms had a sixth sense that there was a chance. I mean, he probably still would have taken it out, even despite its huge special defense. Moltres is pretty... You know, it's a pretty good level cushion at that point.
It's a lot of XP, too.
Well, let's see if I can listen in on Snorms' thing and maybe...
You have the spoiler logs, right?
No, I just... Well, I do, but I want to try and hear them.
You're up for the challenge, gotcha.
Ah, jeez. I think, yeah, I don't know. One was Drowsy.
Suicune's Arcanine.
No, that sounded like Machamp to me. But anyway, I don't think they were that helpful anyway. Drowsy, maybe Machamp. We will get another. But yeah, I don't know which audio is live on stream right now, so chat might not have heard it.
It's probably Paradox because Snorms was playing music earlier. I've never been good at Pokemon Cries because I don't run the main games that much, but Pokemon Mystery just got me really good at the footprints for Pokemon.
Well, that's not much. Unfortunately, that's not much help here.
No, not at all. We got Paradox audio. Okay, yeah. So Paradox will get there eventually. It's weird, we've been doing this for an hour and it feels like none of the board has been filled in.
Yeah, I guess. But they've got some...
Oh, Kadabra info.
They've got a fair bit of info, to be fair. Well, I mean, he's already caught Machoke. So, not helpful for him, but it'll be helpful for Paradox when he gets there. Probably.
Is it a required fight?
Yeah, it's in Morty's gym.
Oh, okay.
And it's not the second trainer. So it's definitely required.
So did they set their games to Thursday and then just wait for the... Are they just going to wait for Friday to come around to go get Lapras?
Yeah, Thursday late just because they gave them the option of bug catching contest.
Okay. Alright, Paradox caught another flying type.
I think that's his first. I don't really think he's been going for that goal.
I would agree that it's his first.
Man, I see Espeon on Snorms' screen and I'm like, ah, jeez, Paradox, you would have had such a better time if it had just gotten in. And I say that, he's gotten... Wow, it would have been so good. Flipping Thunder Punch Espeon. Thunder Punch Crunch. Oh, it's just making me sadder the more I'm seeing it. But I mean, he'll be fine now. He just has to hit it again.
Poor Paradox.
I'm so... Man, I feel so sad.
It would have been so good. He would have swept through this game.
I'm not sure why Snorms feels that that having 2 electric type moves is more valuable than teaching Vital Throw. At least that gives him neutral coverage against grass.
I thought grass resisted fighting.
No. Grass... Well, I mean, there are a lot of grass poison types, so those would resist fighting. So I guess it's not that valuable, but still, I'd think it would be better than Spark. Especially if he's running something like, I don't know, high-level Chansey.
Charmander info. I feel like we've already seen Charmander, though. We've already seen Charmeleon.
Yeah, so we've seen Charmeleon. But only Paradox has seen Charmeleon. Snorms hasn't seen it. At least he hasn't started it, so I've seen that's. I'm assuming that's the case. I've only written it down for Paradox as well. It's difficult to keep track of this stuff, but I think that's what's going on.
I wouldn't say he passed up on the Espeon. The
No, he
Espeon
didn't
passed up on him.
No, it was a headbutt encounter. He basically just chucked balls because he had low level stuff at the time because the headbutts. His Electabuzz had headbutts, so yeah, I mean it still has it, as you can see. Ooh, Earthquake! Oh no! Oh no! And he got rid of Spore too.
Lived.
Got rid of Spore.
No,
I mean, if he has a revive, he'll be fine.
Let's go Marowak.
Or, you know, if he has another Pokemon that can deal that tiny bit of damage.
He's gonna revive.
Yeah, he's got several.
Oh, wait, Marowak lived?
I don't think he was expecting that.
I'm definitely on that team as well. Okay, so he took it out. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, at least when you revive, when you have something as fast as Electabuzz, you'll be fine. With revives, probably.
Okay, so
Same with
Snorms is
Moltres
just
at this
cruising. Like, Snorms does not have to worry about anything, basically. Like, in terms of something slowing him down, except for another grass type, but... Yeah, those... Right, he's not gonna find very many of those.
Yeah, bulky grass type could cause him some... Could slow him down a fair bit.
Breeding strats? Actually, don't you need incense?
No, there's no incense in Gen 2.
Okay. So he could breed. He's catching it. So maybe that's his plan.
That's probably like, in the back of his mind, it might be like a last resort kind of option. It is in a good spot, baby Pokemon. It's in a corner, so again...
Wait, it's also a Moonstone Evo, right?
Yeah, that's right. He could be doing that as well. Stone Evo.
It's not... it's not backing down, though.
Totally blanked on me, because they haven't really seen much for that. Like, Snorms has a Shelter. I think that's, like, about...
He sold the Waterstone.
Yeah, and he stole the Waterstone, so... Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say this is definitely, like, in Snorla's mind, this is a Moonstone Evo for him.
Yeah, it took him a fair few balls to catch it, though.
Definitely put up a fight.
Yep. Yeah, but Paradox did that very early on, Wolflink, so it's almost certainly a mistake to heal at the center.
Yesterday, Medic actually opted to fight both of these trainers that Snorms is fighting, but Snorms is not going to do that.
Yeah, probably for info, but it was a bit of a weird thing. I was a bit confused by that myself.
Oh, Tyrogue.
Hey, it's a baby, yeah. And
That's Megahorn?
Megahorn Tyrogue. I mean, it's still not that great, but you know. But it's a baby. And he has seen Magby and Cleffa. I believe. I think he's seen Magby anyway.
Yeah, Magby was required. It was
yeah, I thought so.
How does Snorms not see this Tyrogue?
I mean, it's 7 slots, you know, and it's not far to walk.
True. Seems like a kind of a common encounter. Maybe he repelled.
Seems like it, but you never know. It could be he might have repelled, and it maybe isn't a common encounter. Maybe Paradox is actually getting lucky.
Paradox getting lucky in this ROM?
It's a common encounter. Let's face it.
I don't buy Paradox getting lucky in this ROM for 1 second.
Jeez, I don't know why he loves Spark so much, to be honest with you. But
it's a secondary move to fall back on.
Because he got rid of Sleep Powder for strengths just there.
Oh wait, this whole time I was thinking Spark was Shockwave. Yeah, I don't really see a point in Spark, honestly.
why would it being Shockwave make it any better?
Well, because it doesn't miss.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but probably not really a big deal.
No, we could get some double teamers out here.
Sludge Bomb. I mean, it's high power, I guess, but pretty redundant coverage with Drill Peck. The only thing it hits super effectively is grass.
Granbull.
Oh yeah, Granbull. Ah, there you go. He can just catch that.
Every time! Paradox has a lead.
I know!
Info advantage.
Ah, jeez.
I wouldn't say that Snorms is outplaying Paradox. The card plus ROM is outplaying Paradox. Oh, Ghastly. Oh, they already have ghost types. Yeah, because Kenny was a ghost. I feel like Suicune's either Growlithe or Arcanine.
This is definitely not.
It's not. There goes my expertise. Hi, Bill.
It's probably not. I thought it was Machamp originally, but I don't think it is actually. Looking at the history again.
Suicune's Slowbro?
Yeah. There we go. That's it.
Paradox is outplaying Paradox. He definitely outplayed himself on the Pokemon Centers. Everything else, I think, could be heavily attributed to the game. Okay, so Snorms is just making miraculous progress on the story compared to Paradox.
Dang, I can't remember if it was me or you who was yammering when the cries were there.
If someone was yammering, likely it was me.
Well, if it was me, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we got a Kadabra info for Paradox.
You know, I might as well look at the log just for this purpose, just so I can tell you guys what the roamers are.
It's already named for me. Yeah, the names of the people that were yammering are conveniently located on the bottom of the screen.
You can follow us just by typing exclamation point C, and then you'll be able to follow whoever was yammering.
Follow the yammers on Twitch. Support them.
Yeah, support.
Okay, so has he still not caught this Granbull yet? Is that a wild? No, it's a trainer. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Okay, I was way off. Like, yeah, Suicune, Slowbro. Yeah, Suicune, Slowbro. What are the other two? Maybe I wasn't way off. What the heck is? I'm so bad. I can't read logs.
Raikou and Entei should be like slightly above.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Entei was Drowsy, and Raikou was Tangela.
All useless.
Yep.
I mean, nah, that's an awful play. I was saying, isn't the Slowking evolution modified in this game?
Well, Slowpoke evolves to Slowking, not
Okay.
Slowbro. So, like, you could catch Slowbro, breed it to Slowpoke, and then evolve it to Slowking, but that's, you know, why would you do that?
And you need to eat up your King's Rock.
No, it's Waterstone in this. You use the Waterstone to evolve Slowpoke to Slowking, because normally it's trade with King's Rock.
Good on them for making eliminating temptation to use the King's Rock.
Anyway, I hope you've been paying attention to these fights, because I was looking at the log, so I don't know if Snormal saw anything useful.
Nothing useful. Weeping Bill sucks. And
No,
Slowpoke.
No, Slowpoke to Slowbro is level up, and Slowpoke to Slowking is Waterstone. But it's like normally King's Rock.
Okay, speaking of Slowbro. Okay, so now Snorms has Fly. So now he can travel the world in the blink of an eye and do a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
This is the point in the race where a lot of goals are going to be marked. Just like rapidly. Paradox got a follow notification.
Dang it. Turn them off for the race, for goodness sake.
Anyways.
Also,
I
what was
wonder if
Shucky?
Snorms...
I didn't see what Shucky was.
I didn't see what Shucky was either.
Probably because he hasn't gotten it yet. There you go, that's why.
Okay. What is Shucky?
It's an Omastar. Alright, let's see if any of these things are in Johto. Apom is in Slowpoke. Well, that's probably what you'd do to get that. I doubt he'd look for an Ice Path. Smeargle is... oh, that's a better place. Whatever the heck that route is. 10 slots.
That's the route before Lake of Rage.
But better than Slowpoke. Well, Teddiursa is... oh geez, that's not a great... that's not great. That's not great. Mount Mortar and Ice Path. A lot of slots there.
Teddiursa.
Raticate is not in Johto.
Excellent. Isn't that the best? Okay, who's gonna teach Fly to?
I feel like Sheldon's probably the funniest thing he could have taught Fly to. That's
A flying.
I want to say that's why he did it.
A flying clam.
It's like
You'd
imagine
rethink
it
your life.
opening and closing like castanets just to fly throughout Johto.
I looked up in the sky and saw that, I'd rethink my life.
Looks like Paradox hidden optional here. Maybe it'll help him out. Probably not.
I feel like Snorms hit the same optional. I feel like I've seen this Bulbasaur before.
I think that was in Morty's gym. I don't think he hit this guy.
Okay, Snorms fighting more Pokemon X. Do you know how many he's at? Like 5?
I think this is only his second one. Because I don't think he fought the one in Union, and he only fought one in the Underground.
Okay, Snorm's got the Slowpoke tail. So he's probably gonna go for... wait, where was Teddiursa again?
Teddiursa was in Ice Path and Mount Mortar. Pretty terrible locations.
Not too bad. It could have
No,
been.
it's awful. It is awful. Yeah, I
It
mean,
could have been Mount Silver.
well, I mean, yeah, it could have been unreachable, but
I don't know
Like
if this
it-
counts as an Evo if he were to catch the Snubble.
please,
Caught a Gramble.
please.
I like the Buzz Dittos. Oh, never mind, he's using Moltres. No, the Paradox had the Buzz. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, so let's look at their paths right now. What rows and columns they could complete. Row 2 is looking pretty free for Snorms. As long as he's willing to deal with Ice Path. Or Mount Mortar, whichever he chooses. He doesn't know it, but BLTR is pretty free.
Well, he hasn't. I don't think he's seen the Tyrogue, so yeah.
Call one's kind of doable, so Apom's not in Johto, right?
I think Apom is. I think it was Raticate that wasn't in Johto.
Okay. Yeah, he can go back and catch a Magikarp on the first route, and look for Apom or Smeargle. Let's see what the shiny is, though. This could, be one of the Pokemon on the card.
Nope. But it's flying type.
It's adorable. That's something. Probably one of the coolest shinies. He almost murdered it.
I'm amazed that lived, to be honest.
Yeah. He's just like, "Ha! I told you, Garth, there was a use for Spark."
No, I know. Yeah, he could have used Surf to basically also weaken it to within catch range, but instead he was like, "Nope, I'm just gonna do this."
Yeah, so we caught a flying shiny Weedle.
No, Weedle wasn't shiny. Yanma was shiny.
Yeah, no, it looks like a flying Weedle.
You'd have caught the Weedle just because it's easy to evolve it twice, so that would be 2 towards the Evolve Forge from Pokemon Goal.
Oh, Gramble! Found a Gramble too. Oh, wait, he already had the Furt though.
Yeah, that's probably going to make him feel worse if anything.
Oh, he found a Heracross.
I was like, ah, dang, this is where he found it. Oh, geez, yeah. This is, yeah, it seems to be falling into place for Snorms at this point. Assuming he catches it and doesn't, like, self-destruct on him.
Using Bide. I'm scared for our friend Omanite here. Or Omastar. Alright, he caught it.
Yeah. He's looking for that, I think it was Smeagol was on here. I think that's what he's looking for.
It's the best feeling in the world when you're looking for something and you find something you didn't expect.
And of course, he can't use Sweet Scent, so that's why he's going up and down.
So nobody's gonna hatch the egg. Okay.
Eevee, I guess he could catch that if he wants to get another nice Stone Evo. Nope, doesn't look like it.
Surf encounter rate is so bad. it pains me that they can't use Sweet Scent.
Yeah, it's fine though. Look at that! Look at it dance. So good.
At least it's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's the only bright side. Yeah, I know that there's sometimes can be an evolve EV goal on the card, but not today.
He's looking to see maybe where that Bulbasaur is and that Charmander. Charmander is also here. What the heck? Okay then.
That makes things a lot easier. Did anybody check to see what Bill's Pokemon was?
Nah, not yet. Jesus, yeah, this route is a gold mine, it seems. So you just find that Smeagol, find that Charmander.
He's got to deal with this awful encounter rate, though.
Yeah, well, that's the bad part.
I mean, there's only 3 encounters in the water, so as soon as he sees all 3, he can get out of the water. Or Snorms.
You've seen Azumarill, Sandshrew, and I think that's it. He's looking for the 3rd one. But honestly, if there are two things that he hasn't seen here that would help him, I think he should just go in the grass. I say that, and then he finds the Charmander. Dang it, Snorms! Stop making me look like an idiot, please, please. My precious self-esteem.
My precious pride.
My pride. My American pride, despite being in the UK. Despite being British.
Okay, so what level does Charmander evolve? It's like 16, right?
16, yeah.
That's not too far.
Yeah, not too far off. And he'll probably get the experience share from Mr. Pokemon.
So, if I were Snorms, I'd find what I'm looking for here, then go get Lapras. Then go get Sunny Day. You know, you just slowly clean up the board. Yeah, Snorms can complete call 1, row 2, row 3. Not row 4, because Raticate's awful. He hasn't seen enough baby Pokemon to be able to get call 5 or row 1.
I didn't think he had, but he has starred that goal though on his screen, so maybe he has.
Yeah, Paradoxical hasn't. I'm realizing now. Even though he's the one that's actually seen all 3 and has 1. Interesting. Okay, so what's he looking for here? Is it an Apom?
I think it was Smeargle on this route.
Okay. I have faith he'll eventually find it.
Flying Marrow is another good one. I'm just imagining it swirling its bone like a helicopter blade. Soft Sand, it's not in the card. Goldberry! Oh my goodness, these things that are not in the card that can be. Oh yeah, Smoochum. Oh yeah. Oh, good point, good point. Yeah, of course, because Smoochum was like a required fight.
What if... I feel like Paradox's only chance is if he checks Electrodes. And like all of them are Pokemon on the card.
I mean, for all we know, the babies could be in terrible spots, so...
All 3 Electrodes could be babies.
You're not wrong.
Because like babies are Togepi, Tyrogue, Magby, Elekid, Smoochum. That's all of them, right?
Cleffa, Igglybuff,
Igglybuff.
Pichu as well. That's it, I think.
Pretty big pool to choose from.
Pretty big. But, yeah, I think Snorm has only seen 3 of them. Paradox will have seen 4 then. I completely forgot about Smoochum. Meryl's not
Paradox
a baby.
has one of them.
Meryl's not a baby. Azeril's a baby, but that's in Gen 3. Onwards.
How many Lickitungs has Snorm seen so far?
Quite a few.
Every time I look at his screen, he's fighting a Lickitung.
The Fishing Guru is actually in the Lake of Rage, and if they wanted to try and get that goal, like they have Magikarp information, that was in the very first route.
He found it.
Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah, no more Lickitungs. He killed it! He smacked the desk. He's so frustrated.
I wish you guys had seen this right now. He's just like throwing his control in the air, just like he's so mad.
Oh my god. Poor Snorms. I mean, if only he knew how far ahead he actually is right now.
He instantly finds another one though, so yeah, I heal.
PJ Salt.
Get this one. Clearly chucking his controller in a blind range with RNG Nip for finding a Smeargle.
He got another crit!
Good
God.
stuff.
Oh no!
Paradox just kills the Yanma. He
seems mad the second time. He's just like, alright, I accept this is my fate now. Every time I see a Smeargle, I'm gonna crit it. Is he gonna go for Sacred Fire again?
Yep. Got it this time.
No crit. It's good. His face cam's hilarious. I love Snorms, dude. Alright, he's finally found a Smeargle. Now all he has to do is go back to the beginning, catch a couple Magikarps.
Oh boy. Man.
TM50 is a static TM. Basically, you give Kenya to the nice hefty gentleman on the route before Azalea, not Azalea, Violet. He'll give you TM50.
TM11's another static one. They'll be able to get that from the radio tower in Goldenrod. And there's the all-important central goal, King's Rock. Nice to have that as a guaranteed goal. And maybe Snorms did fight the first guy in Union Cave, the first Pokemaniac. I must have missed it.
Paradox should go do this trade.
But he definitely didn't. I'm sure he didn't fight the second Pokemaniac in Goldenrod Underground though.
Alright, Paradox caught the Bellsprout. If he goes and does that trade, he'll have that pincer goal.
Yep.
Apom is doing something else somewhere else. What's he looking for down here? Wait, wasn't there... There was something down here.
There was something here. Yeah, that was it. I think, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure what it was. I could be completely wrong. Nah, maybe... No, it was... what was down here? I don't know.
Oh, wait, was it Teddiursa?
No. Teddiursa was Mount Mortar Ice Path.
Okay, so I think Snorms has 5 flying types?
Mm-hmm.
They're still far away from that. I wonder what the Lapras is. Poliwhirl. Just have no mercy, just murder it.
Yeah. Nothing valuable.
Okay, still no bingos. Hour and a half in, that's okay. Yeah, you can't forget that me and Paradox is the first match of the entire tournament. We spent 4 hours on a race. Just because the card plus ROM was so awful and me and Paradox had absolutely no experience with randomizers.
He didn't fight this guy, I'm not crazy.
That's where the Charmeleon info is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4 hours. That was certainly a day.
So that's 8 Pokemaniacs for Snorms.
Like, after that race, I was not sure if I wanted to do another tournament match. I'm like, god damn, are they all gonna be this long? Luckily, I was proven wrong. Okay, so looks like Snorms is going back to get Magikarp.
He's gonna get the experience share. I don't know about Magikarp. If he'd have wanted to go there, he'd have flown to New Bark or Cherry Grove.
I hope he gets it eventually. Fishing Guru Elixir is just such a good spot.
This is the number 9. I'm sure he did not fight the second one in Goldenrod Underground. So if he marks this, we're gonna have to unmark this. Because this will be his 9th. Okay, he hasn't marked it, he knows. He could easily have just fought the one in Mount Water.
Goldenrod.
Well.
I think he's gonna go get Sunny Day.
He'll get Sunny Day, he'll probably fight the 10th Pokemaniac as well.
Okay. The one he skipped earlier?
Yeah.
So this is Paradox's 10th, right?
Jeez, I've sorry, I've not really been counting his. I'm bad. No, it won't be his 10th though, because he hasn't. I don't think he went into Mount Mortar, inside there, and he has not gone. He's not gone east of Mahogany either.
Okay.
So that won't be his 10th yet.
Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and take care of the Lapras as well.
Yep.
Maybe just a random good encounter? No, that encounter sucked. Yeah, this has been really good routing from Snorms in this ROM. Just sucks that Eradicate Fear just doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have to get a lot more goals than he would have if he were to get that.
I think there's like 7 different potential bingos Snorms could feasibly get, so he's got his. So
he's probably given up on Berry Juice and Noctowl.
Yeah, I'm not counting those ones. Like, but this is like including Elixir from Fishing Guru, which he probably won't want to do.
He might be flying back there right now. After he evolves Shelter.
Mm-hmm.
C3.
Yeah, he can do column 3, but Tedios is not in a great spot.
Where was Tedios to? Mount Mortar?
It was in Mount Mortar and Ice Path.
Oh. Same place as Apom, right?
Yeah, I think Apom was in Ice Path too. But Ice Path has like, what is it? 5, 6 different floors, different areas or something.
It's almost as bad as Royal Islands.
Oh, it's not as bad as that, but nowhere near as bad as Will Island. But it's not great.
Paradox is going for Magikarp or Arcanine, one of the two. Wait, no, he doesn't. Yeah, he needs Arcanine.
He's looking for Arcanine, and he'll probably catch Magikarp if he runs into one too, as well. That's Snorms' 10th Pokemaniac then.
Oh wait, Snorms Paradox used a TM. Okay. Oh, sweet scent. I don't blame him. He needs to catch up.
What's his path without that though? That's the thing. Like that he can't do row 1 anymore.
I mean, I wouldn't say he was very set up to do row 1 anyway, because I don't think he has the.
He has the baby info. He's seen Smooch and Magby Cleffa, and he's caught Tyro.
Does he have the Smeargle info though?
Well, he has Apom info at the very least.
Alright, caught the Arcanine. Hopefully he stays for the Magikarp. And hopefully for him, he just randomly.
I totally missed where Magby and Cleffa were, but Smoochum was in a pretty decent spot.
Is he writing this down on a paper? Looks like every time he looks at these encounters, he's like going off to the side.
Dang it, I can't clip in multi-switch, so I can't look back. Oh well.
He's about to check another one, you can see.
Is he? Okay. I saw that he checked too, but
what else is he looking for?
He checked Magby and Cleffa. I think he might be looking to see if he's seen any other babies that he just forgot about. But
he might have seen Tyro?
I don't think he saw it, but Smoochum's in Burnt Out, but I don't think that's where he'll try and find it.
Snorm seems to be saving the Magikarp for the last thing. So don't blame him. I'd rather get everything else done first.
This is where Smoochum was, I believe, so he...
I wouldn't say that Eradicate Fear is dead. It's just that we have no idea where Firo is.
Yeah.
It could be in a really easy spot.
You could also evolve Rattata or Spearow, but I don't believe we've seen either of those either. The only thing we've seen is Raticate, and that's not in Johto.
Yes, Flying Clam.
We don't have Noctowl Zato into, so column 2 is not an option.
They've definitely seen Hoot Hoot. And I'm not sure about Natsu, but I definitely have seen them seen Hoot Hoot.
I don't remember them seeing Hoot Hoot. You could be right though.
Plus, I mean, it might not even be viable. Just because they have to raise it from like level 10 to like level 23 or so.
There's Magikarp.
If I were Paradox, I'd catch 2, just to make sure.
I mean, it's taken them this long to find 1, so I don't know about that.
Wait, that's his first one? Oh no. This is now I see why Snorms is not opting for that.
But like it was, but he saw one straight away the first time he went through it, so I don't know. He's looks like okay. We'll see what. Someone's found Smooch from there. He's gonna get bad news about Raticate.
That probably threw off his entire plan.
Smiggle though, he'll go over there, and there was lots of stuff over there.
He's probably gonna get the hair across there as well.
Yeah, I mean he has Bellsprout that he can trade for Pinsir if he wants to go that route as well. But he won't need to do that if he goes over to that route. Well, I say that, he might not even run it. He might not run into Heracross. He might just get unlucky. I mean, he's been pretty unlucky this ROM so far, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm assuming that Magby or Cleffa was on this route because this was the check that I missed. Oh no! Paradox hits an optional when he after getting stuck on that Pokemaniac. I think he was trying to go into Mount Water to fight another one, but he got a bit stuck. Magpie is in Meme Island. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tyrogue's here too, it looks like, so that's another one for the Snorms. But I don't think he's locked into this one because I don't think he's seen Tyrogue before this. Oh, it looks like Paradox caught the Bellsprout too for an evolution rather than for the trade to Pinsir, because he gave it the experience share just now. Alright, all Snorms needs to do is evolve this with the Moonstone, and that's his his fourth one, but I think he's deposited it in the. He's deposited it. I think that's what he looked for just now. He was just looking for the Moonstone. Oh, he can never mind. He caught the Charmander. He can just evolve. He doesn't even need to use the Moonstone to evolve that. To evolve Nidrina, because he's already caught. He's already evolved. Like, what did he evolve? He evolved Shelder, I think. Did he evolve Shelder? I've written down that he's evolved 3 things by now. I just didn't write down what they were.
I just realized my mic's been off for a little while. He evolved Shelder, Jigglypuff.
Okay.
Nidorina.
And
Nidorina.
And then all just now.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Moonstone, or he can evolve the Charmander for that goal.
Yeah. Indeed.
Meanwhile, he's looking for Cleffa, I think. He's caught a Tyro and a Smoocher.
Oh
so...
no! Oh no! Paradox!
Is it too small?
Yeah.
Not big enough. Find a bigger magic up.
Feels
But he's
bad,
here,
man.
and there's a bunch of stuff here. He's looking for the Smeargle right now, but
Snorms
he might run. But hopefully he runs into Lux into the Heracross.
I think
Clef will give him the 3rd baby because he's got Smooch and Tyrogue already. If he can catch it.
He found Smeargle at least. There's a silver lining to coming up here and getting rejected.
Cleffa with Earthquake. Might as well rename it Splash, for goodness sake. It's not hardly going to do anything.
Nice meme. Okay, so Paradox has a Smeargle. Paradox is screwed without that Eradicate goal.
Yeah, he's basically just following Snorms' footsteps at this point.
So where is Firo? Do you know?
I'll let you know later. I
Okay.
have no idea where it is. I haven't looked. I'm not a dirty cheater like you.
I'm actually the dirtiest of cheaters. No, it's 100% accurate.
Okay.
Okay, so now he just needs to evolve Charmander, and that won't be the win, but
That's his second bingo that he's got just there. He's
got BLTR right now. He's got Call 5, and row 1 will be his 3rd bingo.
Oh, he's looking for Teddiursa in Ice Path.
It's a really important goal.
I don't think the encounter rate's that good here though, so without Sweet Scent this is gonna suck, really. This is not gonna be that great. Looking for Teddiursa in here.
It could be so bad that Paradoxical catches up. That's very unlikely.
You say that, but he's also going this way, so maybe not.
But he has Sweet Scent.
Oh yeah, that's right. He
forfeited his Don't Use TM skill. Oh,
yep.
Abra.
He's already got Machoke. But it could be good for Paradox, yeah, because Paradox is in here.
Not a baby. That's some Evo though. Or not. Hey.
Nice one.
Yeah, they start out with don't heal at PC Pokemon Centers marked. Then when he healed, he had to unmark it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you healed a Pokemon Center, then reset the game, can you mark it back?
Yeah, you can mark it back.
Okay.
But he hadn't saved at all, so he was just hoping that it wouldn't matter too much, I guess. Sees Apom before he sees the Teddiursa. Dang it. A lot of flaws to check. And Paradox is going to power through this faster than Snorms is going to be able to.
I mean, at that point, it was only 5 minutes in. I personally think for Paradox, it might have been worth it just to reset the game.
Could well have been, yeah.
Because he's losing so much from not having the Don't Heal a Pokemon Center Skull.
I mean, yeah, at this point we know that that's a pretty crucial goal, really. But at that point there's no way of knowing, like, maybe Meryl Todioso might not have been, we might have been able to find that in Johto. Maybe Heracross, Pinsir, and Shuckle, or maybe they weren't in Johto, or maybe there weren't 3 babies available, Difficult to say.
Yeah, I see Paradox getting through Ice Path much faster than Snorms just because of Sweet Scent.
Yeah, but at this point, what is Paradox's path to victory, really?
He's almost got BLTR. He's almost got TLBR. He just needs to find Fearow.
It's a luck into Fearow, is that what you're saying? His path to victory is luck into... If he did luck into Fearow, then that would give him BLTR and potentially row 4 if he wants to do the whole elixir thing.
Oh, he's already committed to that. I mean, Magikarp wasn't very nice, but yeah, it's not a big deal. If he finds a Zatsu...
Yeah, there's a few Pokemon we just don't have info on.
If he lucks into literally every Pokemon goal left on the card, he can win.
Okay.
That is his path to victory.
Okay.
Very respectable path.
Yeah, okay then. Not
a bad idea. What else has he got at this point? Oh no, he's paralyzed. Meowth Island play. Ooh, I don't know.
Rocket Hideout play? I don't know. There's not really anything else. Well, I mean, there's a few items down there, maybe. Could be an option.
Okay, so now she's evolved that Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
It just sucks he won't be able to get row 1 because he's got it mostly complete.
Yeah, that's not a very helpful goal for him, really, because Noctowl Zatu, we have no idea where it is.
I love how 3 baby Pokemon went from contributing to 3 bingos to contributing to 1 on Paradox's card. Yeah, Hideout's not that bad. It just takes a while to walk through there.
Yeah, Hideouts might be a decent play, just because there's quite a few items down there. You might find Berry Juice, perhaps. Actually, does Berry Juice even help him? Actually, never mind, Berry Juice doesn't really help him either. Yeah, forget what I said. Yeah, Berry Juice is useless, really, because Raticate or Fearow, they don't have info on. Noctowl, Zatu, they don't have info on, so it doesn't give him any bingos. But, there could be some information. There could be some Pokemon that aren't in the Pokedex.
Oh boy, a Ghost type. That's on the card.
Oh, he ran from it. What a fool. Ignore the Pokeball symbol right there.
He ran from it. It's on the card. Speaking. Meanwhile, Mini Fortress. Is there encounters down here?
Yep, encounters down here too.
I love how they're literally just like taking the same path, but like, I don't know, they're both progressing through the floors equally. So Paradox is already like lapped Snorms in this dungeon.
This is Snorms is going off his bike just so that he he just doesn't trust himself to not slide on the ice.
I don't trust him either. Another Moltres?
These things are everywhere.
Yeah, see, he's writing something down. I think he's actually like next level. Like he's living 1,000 years into the future. He's actually like a notepad right there. He's writing down all the encounters he gets.
Yep. Pretty good idea, really. Considering how important Teddiursa is for him.
Yeah, he's definitely writing it down. That's so smart. I'm gonna have a notepad next to me in the next tournament. I mean, it would help if, like, for most of my matches I knew about the encounter thing, where there's like 7 slots. I was just in such a hurry to get all my matches done. I didn't bother practicing. Okay, so what are they looking for again?
Look,
Teddiursa, right?
Snorms is looking for Teddiursa. If he gets Teddiursa, all he has to do then is evolve his Charmander, and he'll have won, because he will have row 1, row 2, row 1, row 2, column 3, TLBR, column 5. I've said this in a weird order, but that's what you get anyway.
Teddiursa is GG. Okay. We just gotta hope Paradoxical. We just gotta hope that Snorms, or we don't have to hope that. Paradoxical has to hope that Snorms never finds it, and then allows him time to go get another Magikarp. Allows him time to go search all of Johto for Noctowl and Fearow.
I'm not holding out a great deal of hope.
Dunsparce! That's on the card!
It isn't a card, unfortunately. They already caught Smeargle.
They're running from it!
And they've seen Apom in Ice Path as well. He's trying to think, maybe I can look for elsewhere for Teddiursa, but I think this is the best choice. There's some areas in Mount Mortar that you need Waterfall for.
Yeah, Teddy's here.
Mm-hmm. Teddiursa is here for sure, that's why Snorms is here.
It's on the card.
See, it has wings, maybe it can counter a flying type.
It has wings?
Little stubby ones.
It has wings, that's terrifying.
They look like wings to me. The tiny little stubby wings.
That's terrifying.
The Cynical right here.
The thing's scary enough on the ground.
Nice,
I don't want to think about that thing flying. Anyways, I'm losing hope on Teddiursa being in a good spot on in this dungeon. Is there water in here?
No.
Okay.
No, the encounter slots are made a little bit better. Yeah, so basically every land encounter spot is it's split into 7, and so you have a 30%, 2.
Another baby. It's on the card. Catch it.
Let's see. Was it 130%? Jeez, let me try and remember how this works. I think it's 130, 120, 2 15s, and 3 10s.
And in the water, it's a 60, a 30, and a 10.
Oh, it's never mind. Maybe I'm wrong with the 30s then. 20, 20, 15, 15, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, that sounds fairer.
Meryl!
Ooh, Meryl.
Is that even what he was going for?
Well, he's looking for... Nah, there was no Meryl info, but hey, that counts.
Same goal, who cares?
But that probably means Snorms will find it before long.
Yeah. Alright, so he's got no reason to be an Ice Path anymore, I don't think. But he didn't bother using a Repel, so he's gonna stay in Ice Path for slightly longer. So Snorms is on the Meryl floor right now, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so I think Paradox is going back to get another... Where's Paradox coming?
Next floor, okay. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what Paradox can really do in this situation.
He needs 3 babies. He needs Fearow. He needs Fishing Guru. He's finding Price. Info? Is he tooting? Is he tooting or 5 or 7ing this ROM right now? Is this what we're doing? I mean, it's a respectable strategy. It's kind of a all hope is lost kind of strategy.
Wow.
It works though. Sometimes.
Yeah, without lucking into Pokemon, he doesn't have a path at all.
I would at least try to get Magikarp. Oh, he's evolving the Bellsprout. Oh. Or Rip Pinsir. Snorms has 3. I think When the evolves the
Saunter's
Charmander, it'll
3.
be fourth.
That's Paradox's third one as well, I believe. Like, it isn't the evolution goal is not a problem for Snorms. He can he's like working. He will get that when he evolves Charmander's Charmeleon for the Ivysaur Charmeleon Wartortle goal. There we go. He's got that one. Now all he needs is Marill Acidiosa, and he will have 5 bingos.
It's not looking good for our hero. That Solar Beam's gonna hurt. Is he wiping? There's an Ivysaur.
Yep. I mean, well.
Oh, he left the Marill floor, did he?
Oh, Teddiursa, there it is. There it is. That's it. That's, as soon as he catches this, all he has to do is hit the done button, and Snorms will have advanced to the next round. But he has to catch it first, and maybe it will boom on him for all we know.
Could be a massive boomer.
Could be.
Rip Sneasel.
What we've seen: Comet Punch, Low Kick. Is there any room left for boom? I don't know. I don't remember the other moves.
Okay. Paradox got an Ivysaur.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
God, if only he wouldn't have healed at the Pokemon Center. Oh well. Yeah, this Teddiursa's putting up a fight.
There it is.
Alright.
That's it.
Done button.
GG.
Done button.
Alright. There we go. Good game. Jeez, what a
That
ride.
was something. That was certainly something.
Alright. I don't think I have the capability to drag him in here. Snorms has commentated before. He should be able to come in here on his own.
Admin. If admin could help. Admin. I'll just add admin.
Hey there. Ah, jeez.
Are you listening to his stream?
Oh, yeah, I'm listening to his stream.
Hello.
Snorms.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Did you have a fun time today?
No. Did you see that Smeagol?
This thing was terrible.
You crit it twice with Sacred Fire.
And
Twice.
Dunsparce is everywhere.
Not only did I crit it twice, but the first one, it took me 25 encounters to find, at least.
You've had like
And then I
three
got-
on the three pretty easily after that.
Yeah, and then 3 and 5 encounters.
Well, there was also a Marill in Ice Path.
Yeah,
Was
that's
there?
what,
I found.
that's what Paradox found.
I didn't see that. I saw... How many slots in Ice Path did I see? 6, 12, 17, 20,
What the
23
fuck?
slots
You're
in Ice
both
Path.
here.
Yeah,
Snorms.
Dunsparce and Smeargle both in Tojo.
Snorms. Snorms,
Yeah.
I noticed on your face cam, you're looking off to the right a lot. Do you have like a notepad there that you write down all the encounters you get on?
Yeah. I write down how many slots I've seen in each area, and I write down locations of the pokes I need. And I write down how many flying types I had as well.
Okay.
but
Smart.
that accidental heal Paradox that really hurt in the end. There was just at the end there wasn't really a path for you without you lucking into other Pokemon really.
I mean, I had a route, but then Raticate wasn't anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Raticate not being
awful.
anywhere really messed you up. Jeez. And that
And
Espeon
nothing
at the
showed
start,
any
and
info.
that Espeon that you just couldn't YOLO ball as well. That would have been so good.
Oh yeah, I mean, even with just Crunch, I don't know what else it had.
It learned a Thunder Punch later.
We saw on
Oh my
Snorms' screen.
God.
He ran into one of Thunder Punch that actually crit and KO'd his Moltres. So
Yeah, that was fun. Luckily, I just picked up a Revival Herb.
See, my problem was with the Piloswine in the well. It just kept blowing up on Electabuzz.
I saw that.
yeah,
I lived that boom.
Oh, and Snorms. You remember early on you were having trouble because you're running Moltres with Thunderbolt and Spark. The Nidoking you fought in Bugsy's gym had Stab Sludge Bomb, but it was only using Smog on you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that could have. I was anticipating that causing you problems, and in the end, it just used Smog, and you were all right.
I must have gotten very lucky there. Oh my god.
But yeah,
because I only ran to one rock type all the way till Surf.
Yeah, so that was
Just a Geodude.
Yeah, we're just waiting for that steel. We're waiting for that steel
I was
ground
so
or rock
worried.
ground, but it just
I was really
in
worried.
the end it was all right for you. In the end, yeah, and yeah. Paradox had an Electabuzz with Headbutt, and his Headbutt encounter. Well, his first one was Sunkern, but his second one was an Espeon with Crunch at level 10, and just was not able to YOLO ball it, unfortunately. And if he did, it maybe could have been a bit different, but still, even with that, don't heal at Pokemon centers turned out to be pretty key in the end.
Yeah, without getting info on the birds.
I think we saw a Hoot. Did we?
Yeah, there was a Hoot at one point.
There was, where was
there?
it?
I didn't write it down, but
I think Snorm saw one.
But Halcree said that he'd seen one somewhere.
Yeah, I've got Hoot in my decks, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
It was in Meme Islands anyway.
I have the log file, so I can look up anything that you guys want me to if you'd like.
Fearow.
Yeah, Fearow.
Yeah, Fearow would be a good one.
Let me see.
Remind Paradox that you can check the same tree over and over again. Oh yeah, in the beginning you headbutted a tree, it didn't give you anything, so you just kind of walked on to the next tree, but you can keep headbutting the same tree until it gives you something.
Huh.
Alright, Fearow. Tin Tower.
A lovely start.
Root. Wait, never mind. Root. Well, no, was that a trainer? Maybe it was a trainer. Anyway, Route 6, that's Kanto. Route 24, that's Kanto. Yeah, that's it. Fearow was useless.
Okay, so Rattata and Fearow were both Kanto specific, and that's it.
So even though this is the end of Paradox's tournament, I will say that Paradox is by far the most improved player. We've come a long way from our 4-hour race, Paradox.
Thanks. Yeah.
We're done with those days. No more 4-hour races for us. You ended up coming back and making playoffs, making it to the final bracket. You did good, dude.
Thanks.
Rasto's
I'll get another
Royal
chance in the
Islands.
next tourney.
Yeah, same. Looking forward to that. Anything y'all want to say? Any comments about Garfield's awful run?
Well, I made
was
sure to
okay.
name my rival
card-
appropriately and used Garf strats on stream.
Yeah, I saw you do that. I was like, it's like you will never let Garf strats die, even though it's a complete accident. And oh my goodness, it's just.
Harry, did you get the Magikarp info on 29?
I did, yeah. I caught one and tried, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Rastan Spearow. I looked up Rastan. It was Whirl Islands. Looking at Spearow now. Spearow's in Fishing Group 7. Fishing Group 10. Headbutt Trees set 4. Yeah, geez, this was awful. Goodness me, the only thing that was even remotely viable was
What have you done
Rattata
to
and
us
Whirl
for?
Island. Oh my goodness.
And what about Noctowl Zatu?
Noctowl Zatu, let's see.
Because I don't think I saw I think I saw Hoot, and that was it, and that was just in Meme Islands.
Yeah, the problem
Noctowl,
with Paradox's card was
Dragon's
using
Den.
TMs.
Dragon's Den surfing. Silver Cave. Yeah, okay. So Dragon's Den Surfing was the only place in Johto.
Yeah.
Zatu.
Yeah,
let's see.
I was super worried when I checked the 3 babies that I had in for one, and one of them was in Well Islands, and I was just like, well, shit. Am I going to lose another race in Well Islands at the end? But then I lucked into Tyrogue on the same route as Cleffa.
Yeah, and using TMs and healing at the Pokemon Center took 3 baby Pokemon from contributing to 3 bingos to contributing it to 1 bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't find
just
Sweet
fishing in Kanto, so geez,
Yeah.
goodness me. These
I
things
mean,
were
Sweet
brutal.
Scent definitely helped you because you and Snorms were in Ice Path at the same time, and you were clearing the floors a lot faster than Snorms was.
Oh yeah. Like I was really considering.
I just assumed you found
Sweet
Sweet
Scent
Scent
and doing the
somewhere.
elixir instead, but I was like, elixir could be so bad.
Snorms was doing it like a man.
Yeah.
He was definitely toughing it out there.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was the
Anyways,
right
good
call
race,
in the end,
guys.
because don't use TMs as well. If you didn't use TCM, don't use TMs. You could have done own 10 different flying types, I guess. I think you were on
I needed 5 more flying. Yeah, I had 5.
Yeah, you had Farfetch, Pidgey, Moltres, Mantine, and Yanma. So
yeah.
And Paradox was just like, forget that goal. I think you only had.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even going to attempt that one.
I don't think in 23 slots in Ice Path I didn't see a single flying type.
Man,
I didn't even check the slots in the last floors, but I think they repeat the first ones.
So Snorms will be playing against, I think, Kirk.
Kirk, okay. Well,
that'll
be fun. Oh boy.
Good luck, man.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
The
last 2 races have been less than ideal. Although, like, I didn't play that badly this race. It was just.
You did this one as you did this as best you could. It was just the ROM just did not cooperate with the card.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scarf.
You're welcome.
So that's another person we have to add to the ROM and card blacklist, along with like.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, guys.
Like Noob's not allowed to make.
I started having a lot more fun. When I found the Tyrogue.
Yeah, I found the Tyrogue too and realized I had a decent path until afterwards when that path was just non-existent.
I was happy watching your stream, Snorms, when the Smeargle didn't go your way, because face cam is a magical thing.
Yeah, I was getting annoyed.
Good race, guys.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. Thanks for watching, everyone.
All right.
Hopefully we'll catch you for another randomized Cinco Bingo. What's next? I can't remember who was.
Oro and Cruel.
Oro and Cruel. When's that?
Don't know.
Don't know.
It will be at some point, I think.
Oro and Cruel at some point. Okay, great.
So the only 2 races we can do right now are Oro and Cruel and Herc and Snorms. Those are the only 2 that are available.
Okay, Oro and Cruel looks like it's going to be on the 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure it has a channel yet, but keep an eye out for that. And yeah, that's all for today, I think. Thanks. That's all for now, I think, for this race. Thanks for watching, guys.
Looking forward to this Snorms losers run.
Wiggly woo.
I'll try.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
See ya.